Hey everyone, welcome back to Tuesday Tips. As you can see, we're in the Christmas spirit here with our Christmas tree in the background here. I think I'm pointing to it correctly somewhere over there. So today's Tuesday tip I want to talk to you about is the pre-approval process. Now this is something that we deal with every day as real estate agents, is helping people to find the right lenders to go ahead and get them pre-approved for a house purchase. This is arguably one of the most important steps when it comes to buying a home, is getting pre-approved for a mortgage and a loan amount. Unless you're paying cash, you're going to have to get a loan when you buy a house. There are certain parameters that you must qualify for in order to receive a loan from a mortgage company. The first tip that I have for you today on getting pre-approved is use a local lender. Like I said, real estate agents should have a handful of local lenders that they have worked with and that they would recommend as far as getting a mortgage from. Go ahead and listen to your real estate agent when it comes to that. It's important that the realtor and the mortgage lender have a good working relationship, because they're going to be talking a lot throughout the process once you go under contract. Get a local lender. Try not to use things like Quicken Loans or maybe some of these online loans. They're very difficult to deal with, and I see a lot of deals fall through because the underwriting on those is usually computer generated. There's no manual underwriting, and there's no humans behind the screen at Quicken Loans, etc., etc. Number two, getting pre-approved before you go out and look at houses. So what you don't want to happen is your real estate agent to take you out to a house that's perfect for you, that's perfect for your family, and you love it, and it's $300,000, and you think you can qualify for $300,000, and then you get pre-approved, and you're only pre-approved for up to $250,000. That would be tragic. We don't want you to fall in love with a house that you can't afford or that you wouldn't be able to buy because you're not pre-approved up to that amount or can't get pre-approved, period. So the first thing you should do when you meet with a realtor is go ahead and find that local lender and start your loan application to get pre-approved. Once you have that pre-approval letter in hand, you can start going out and looking at houses in that price range with your realtor. But make sure that you get pre-approved before you go out and you start looking at houses. The third tip that I have for you today when it comes to getting pre-approved is that pre-approval is not the final loan approval. So you may be pre-approved to say up to $200,000, but you buy a house that's $185,000. Then you still need to go through the official loan application for that home. The mortgage lender is going to estimate closing costs for you. They're going to order an appraisal for you to make sure that the loan checks out, and they're going to do a official credit check. They'll ask for pay stubs and W-2s and all that good stuff as well. So the pre-approval process is much less invasive than the actual loan process, but it gives you a good indication that you will qualify for a loan up to a certain amount. But it still needs to go to underwriting once you get officially under contract. So remember that pre-approval is not the end of the road when it comes to mortgage lending. There's still a little more legwork that needs to be done. Financing is always one of the most difficult parts of making a transaction go all the way through. So make sure when you get your pre-approval letter that you're prepared for more work than the following days once you go under contract with your house. That's all I have for today, guys. Pre-approval, I can't say it enough. I can't say enough about how important it is for you to go ahead and find a local lender that you trust. Even if you're not ready to buy a house right now, start doing some research on some local lenders. Start asking your real estate agent who they would recommend, and it will make life easier down the road when you're buying a house, because nobody wants to run into financing problems when you get under contract. Nobody wants to see that deal fall through. Nobody, the sellers, the selling agent, the buying agent, you, your family, your friends, your kids. So make sure you do your due diligence. Make sure that you go ahead and you get pre-approved. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next week in Tuesday Tips.